Hi, happy Monday, everybody, and welcome as I adjust my camera here to a Timeout Overtime on this, the one and only Timeout Overtime YouTube channel. Pardon the voice. I'm Rick Arsenal. You know the drill. If you haven't done so yet, get down there in the corner, smash that like and subscribe button. Thank you very much. Around later tonight, because the trade deadline was 6 o'clock, and as usual, Scott Harris waits right till the last possible second to pull up a trade. If you haven't, if you haven't found out by now, the Tigers have traded Casey Mize and infielder Gage Workman. And I just had it up on the phone here, and I may have lost it. I did. To the San Diego Padres. So I have to ask Google, who do the Tigers get from the Padres in exchange for Gage Workman? Okay. Come on.
The Tigers received left-handed pitchers Kosh Mayfield and Jackson Wolf from the Padres in the trade for Gage Workman. Mayfield is considered San Diego's number 2 prospect.
Okay, so they got the Padres. They got two left-handed pitchers. Cash Mayfield is only 21. He was their number 2 overall prospect. He was pitching in High A, Fort Wayne, for the Fort Wayne Tin Caps at an ERA of 1.52. He's only 21 years old. He's 6'4", 200 pounds, left-hander. Jackson Wolf, another left-handed pitcher, looks like a scrub. He's 27, very high ERA. Who gives a you-know-what about him? They're probably saying the same thing about Gage Workman, okay? The two principals involved here were Casey Mize and Cash Mayfield. Mayfield will probably go to Double-A Erie. That's probably where he's going to end up for the rest of the season. I don't know what this does to the rotation. Mize was supposed to start tomorrow night in Seattle. You kind of had a feeling when they held him out of his start last Tuesday night, it was last Tuesday night, that he was gone. Interesting, I thought what Dirk Skubal said in an introductory press conference out in LA. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. If you want to watch it, you can get it up on YouTube. I'm glad he's gone. Okay, good riddance. He's out of here. As for Casey Mize, the guy was hurt a lot. The dude was hurt a lot. I can tell you at the last minute, they had the Padres and the Diamondbacks both bidding on him, both trying to acquire him. Obviously, the Harris got the best offer from San Diego, and the deal got done. AJ Hinch said last Friday night that the Tigers weren't conceding anything. It turned out he lied to us. He lied to us because this move here, letting Mize go, is a concession. Apparently, he was a free agent. They had no intention of re-signing him. And I'm a little bit surprised they didn't trade Gleyber Torres too. I don't know. Yeah, you can get them up. If you want to know what they were, Google them. I'm only here to talk about what the Tigers did. They traded Skubal and they traded Mize. We look at what they got in return for Skubal. Zaire Hope, the Dodgers' number 4 prospect, 21, corner outfielder, 900 OPS at Double-A Tulsa. You kind of knew when he was pulled from the Tulsa lineup on Saturday night. There was something in the works. Left-handed batter. A lot of pop in his bat, 23 home runs, 900 OPS. He will, I think he'll be the Tigers' right fielder as early as next year. Now, River Ryan is 27, soon to be 28. He's already pitched in the major leagues. He's had Tommy John surgery. Right now, he's on the injured list with a is it a hamstring or a groin? I don't know, either one. When he does come off the injured list, he will go to Toledo. And you could see him at Comerica Park by the end of the month, actually in the rotation. Okay. Very surprising how active the Guardians were today at the trade deadline, as well as the Twins. But they both have a shot at making the playoffs, but not going to win the World Series. And I don't know if these guys they got were all rentals or what, but very out of character, especially for Cleveland, for what they did. There are several dozen trades made before the deadline, and like I said, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what they all were. If you want to know what they were, you can Google. I'm just here right now to talk about the Tigers and what they did. They got 3 players. Smith was a Brady Smith, single A pitcher. Again, his numbers aren't really that good. Looks like another scrub that got thrown into the deal. How would I rank the Skubal deal for the? I give that a grade. I give it a B. As far as the Mize trade, I give it a C plus. You gotta remember too, folks. Zyger Hope was the number 4 prospect in the Dodgers organization. Probably with any other team or organization, he may have been their number 1 prospect. Okay, Mayfield was the Padres' number 2 overall prospect. Hey, he's 21, big kid. Like I said, 6'2", 200, and had a 1.52 ERA for the Fort Wayne Tin Caps this year. His throw touches out maybe as far as his velocity, it peaks out maybe the mid-90s, but he has what they call an elite changeup. So, I don't know what to tell you. Look, run differential standings right now. The Detroit Tigers, as we sit here right now today, what time is it? At 6:52 on Monday, August the 3rd, have a run differential of plus 63. That's the second best run differential in the American League. Only the Yankees are better. At this point of the season, a plus 63 run differential translates into being about 10 to 12 games over 500. Yet here they sit, still 4 games under, 54 and 58. This doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make a lick of sense, folks. This past winter, Dan Dickerson, doing a show on the Tigers called Inside the Tigers this past winter, predicted he thought this year they would be plus 75 run differential for the season, and that would translate into about 90 wins. Dan, you might be right about plus 75, but they sure as hell ain't winning no 90 games. To me, this doesn't make any sense at all. If they only had a bullpen, maybe they wouldn't be in this circumstance. So to me, this looks like a concession trade. I don't know, the rotation, if you look at it now, we've got Troy Melton, we've got Kyler Montero, Robert Valdez, who knows Ty Madden, maybe. I don't know how the rotation looks from here on in. I honestly don't know, but we'll find out. I guess, tomorrow what the rotation is going to be really for the remainder of this road trip. 3 in Seattle and 3 in San Francisco. They come home for 3 with Cleveland and 3 with the White Sox. This looks to me like they throw it in the towel. Okay. Surprising. Well, yeah, a little bit, because they lied to us. They said they weren't going to concede anything Friday, and trading Mize and Skubal both is a concession. You can't expect to trade them both and make the playoffs. That's not happening. You just traded 2/5 of your rotation. Now, granted, Skubal is an older pitcher with a bum elbow, and Mize is always hurt. I'll guarantee he'll be on the IL again before the end of the season with that. Is it his groin? No, no. Anyway, let's do the commercials, get the Lions, and we'll get out of here. Finish Line Family Restaurant on Carlton Road in Hillsdale, the best darn sit-down restaurant in our area. They've been serving our community for the better part of 40 years, 4 decades. Finish Line Family Restaurant on Carlton Road in Hillsdale. Nobody does it better. And I have no script. What I tell you about them is a testimonial from my experience. And it's just good. Hours of operation, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily. They're open late through Labor Day, Thursday and Friday night until 8 o'clock. Friday night, all you can eat fish. Thursday, classic car drive-in. Award-winning breakfast served all day. Fast, friendly service, great family atmosphere, reasonably priced, a lot of great new menu items. I've tried them all. Folks, the Finish Line Family Restaurant on Carlton Road in Hillsdale is the best darn sit-down restaurant in our area. You see the same people there because they know what they're getting when they go in there. And I can promise you, when you fuel up from food at the finish line, you're always going to finish first. And you paid your bill, you're headed out that door. You're all going to have a big smile on your face for good reason. Okay. So I'll see you all there. We're also brought to you in part by Barrett Insurance in Jonesville. Seniors, have you got your playbook ready for Medicare? Well, don't let healthcare costs bench you. Okay, we're calling it Audible with Joe Roon at Barrett Insurance to help you navigate Medicare and health insurance. So whether you're aging into Medicare, you're in a special enrollment period, or you're losing other coverage, Joe's got the stats and the know-how to help you score the best coverage for your needs. Plus, you get a game plan for retirement healthcare costs. Now, what about businesses? Businesses, don't get sacked. Joe's got group health coverage options for you as well. So you give Joe a call at 517-849-1000 or check him out at www.barrettins.com. That's one word, 2 R's and 2 T's, barrettins.com. You find them on the corner of US 12 and M99 in downtown Jonesville. Joe Roon Insurance, protecting your dreams, 517-849-1000. One more time, that's barrettins.com. Barrett Insurance, protecting your dreams. And of course, Quality PC in downtown Hillsdale, 37 Waldron Street, for tech services, 517-610-5372. There's no other place in our immediate area to go for tech services except Quality PC right here in downtown Hillsdale, 37 Waldron Street. Tim Lindley and his staff are more than capable of resolving any technical issues or dilemmas which you may have. I can assure you of that. Anything at all, computers, new or used, flat screen TV, mounting, programming, setup. Maybe you're changing internet providers, you need that installed. Printers, new or used, anything at all, folks. Just get in there and see them. They'll take good care of you. I can promise you that. 517-610-5372, 37 Walnut Street, Quality PC in downtown Hillsdale. You get in there and tell them Ricky Mickey sent you. Thank you very much. The Lions, Dan Campbell said this morning as he met the press, 3 rookies that have had a bit of an injury issue now that they put the pads on for the first time today. Jimmy Roller, the rookie linebacker out of Michigan who left practice last week, has a hamstring? He'll be out about 2 weeks, but it certainly isn't season ending. That's good news. Lynn McNeil left the practice last week with a neck issue. He's fine. He's good to go. A couple of other rookies. Moore, the rookie linebacker out of Michigan, Derek Moore, has a bit of a hamstring or groin. He'll be out about 10 days. Nothing too serious. And Blake Miller is fine. He left practice last week. Not really sure what the issue was, but he was back today. So, okay. So on the injury front, it looks pretty good. Remember, the first preseason game is a week from Thursday, the 13th at Cincinnati. What he did say was Jameson Williams continues to have a great training camp. I look for him to, maybe I'm not exaggerating. And you're looking at, for Jameson Williams, I think you're looking at a 1,500 receiving yard season. I really do. This is going to be a breakout season for Jameson Williams. Abney, the rookie corner CB out of Arizona State, is at a good camp. And he could vie for a starting job with Nick Whiteside at one of those corner spots in that defensive backfield. Campbell was just gushing about him today, the training camp that he's having. He's doing something good every day. Nick Whiteside, remember that name? I did hear an interview this morning on the ticket with the new offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing, running the football. He said, you know you have a good running game. You know you have a good running game when you're telling your opponent, literally telling them, we're going to run the football and you can't stop us. That's when you know you have a good run game. And he's absolutely right. Nothing to report on Jahmyr Gibbs. A hold in, not a big deal. I think he'll be ready to go. I'm not worried about Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be ready to go on opening day on the 13th against the Saints. We don't need to see him in preseason. Okay. Sione Vaki is also a little dinged up as well. I think he's going to be okay. Isaiah Pacheco's had a good camp too so far. And again, Inside the Den, you can get it up on YouTube. Episode 2 of Inside the Den. The Lions do a great production job with this. 45 minutes. It's in the war room during the draft. Those three days in the war room during the draft, it's riveting. Okay, I've already watched it a couple of times. I'm going to watch it again. Inside the Den, you can get it up on YouTube. Episode 2 is out now. You're going to like it. It's a must for every Lion fan. Okay, all right. I've said enough. Have more to talk about on Wednesday as far as what the Tigers did or didn't do. But they've thrown in the towel and they've conceded the season to me. So who knows what next year will bring, if there is a next year. Okay. By the way, I think the odds of no baseball next year increased after the Dodgers acquired Derek Skubal, which I find interesting. I think. All right, I'll talk to you all again then on Wednesday. Don't forget, every Saturday morning here locally on WCSR 92.1 FM, the Timeout Show with Andy and Jed. Please give us a listen on that. I will talk to you all again on Wednesday. I can't thank you enough for watching and listening. Remember, folks, please treat each other with respect. Again, thanks so much for watching and listening. Have yourselves a great evening. So until Wednesday, I'll simply bid you all a very pleasant good evening and say so long, everybody.